This is the 16 of 100 days of design, and the exercise for today is a pop-up or an overlay. A pop-up or an overlay is an additional screen that pop up from a particular screen for user to take an action or to present the user some kind of notification or information. We're going to design a screen and also an additional pop-up screen. When user take a particular action, the pop-up screen comes up to notify the user to take subsequent action or just to show an information. So for this reason, I'm going to use the mobile screen that I've been using from the previous design, and also we'll maintain our color. So I'm going to copy a screen here and our color, Command C or Control C. I'm going to paste it here. So I want to delete whatever we have inside the screen. I'm going to select the screen and tap enter from the keyboard and delete what I don't want from the screen. So I'm going to rename this screen and call it gallery. So this is a gallery. We're going to put some kind of image and videos here, and action for the pop-up will be added to them. So for proper layout, what I want to have is a video like this with a height of 120 pixels, and also some other video of another different size, which is going to be like this. So my layout is going to be in the form of what we are seeing on the screen. So I want to auto layout this, Shift A. Whilst after selecting the two, I press Shift A to auto layout them. So I want to make a copy. So I want to have this kind of layout. I'm going to select these two and make sure the space between them is 16 pixels, and I'll give them auto layout, Shift A. So I can press Ctrl D to repeat one of these in the auto layout. I want to change their color so they are more visible. And I'll hide the grid, Shift G on the keyboard. So this is the layout I want to use to design the gallery. So all this you're seeing are pictures and videos. So this I want to realign it. I want to rearrange it. So I select it and I'll press arrow from the keyboard. It's an auto layout, so it's going to rearrange itself. So from this, I want to have 3 of these. Ctrl D, and I'll delete this long one. So this is what we have. So I'm going to copy this, Command C, and replace some of this, Ctrl Shift R. So this is what I want to have, and everything you are seeing here can be video or a picture. I want to select all the rectangles. So I'll select the auto layout and I'll keep on pressing enter from the keyboard until the rectangles are selected. So all the rectangles have been selected like this. So what I'll do next is to run a plugin here, which is called Content Reel. With Content Reel you can get pictures. So I'll just search for Content Reel and I'll run it. Content Reel has been loaded. So I'll just go to one of these photo here and I'll click apply all. So this is going to replace all the rectangles that I've selected with pictures. So this one will need to replace it with a picture. This also we'll need to select some other picture. So here is what we have. We have pictures and we have videos on this. So the ones that are videos, we're going to have some kind of color overlay so that an icon will be able to sit on them. So what I'm going to do is select those that are meant to be videos. I'm going to select the 2 of them. So and I'll add a color to it. I'm going to click on this plus to add color. Sorry, let me select them individually and add colors to it. That is black, and black is going to be 40% opacity. This also, I'm going to add a black color to it, and it's going to be 40% opacity. Now, the ones that are video here, what I'm going to do is to add play icon to them. So I'm going to search play from my icon set. I have a play button that I've copied. So this play button, I'm going to put it in a circle like this. The circle is going to be 32 pixels, and the icon is going to be 20 pixels. The 20 pixels is going to be for the height and the width. So I have to lock the constraint here so that whenever I give any value from height or width, it will take effect on the other respectively. So I'm going to give it 20% or 20 pixels, and I'll bring it down here, and I'll press open square bracket from the keyboard to bring it to the front. So this is what we have. I'm going to select everything like this, and I will Control G to group them, or Command G. I'll also change the group to a frame here. So this we are having here is going to be our white, the background. So I'm going to select the circle for the background and press I on keyboard and tap our white color to give it the white color. So since we have auto layout on this thing, so we want to remove the auto layout, the inner auto layout, since the arrangement is done and whatever I want to create has been created. So I'm going to select the main auto layout, and I'll press enter to select the inner auto layout and remove the auto layout. So when you have a lot of objects that are in auto layout, like you selected objects that are in different auto layout, like you have this, so it's not possible for you, or you don't have the control on the property here to remove the auto layout for many of them. You can only remove auto layout from one, which is this. You tap on this minus to remove the auto layout. But if you have selected many elements which are auto layout, so you won't have that opportunity to remove the auto layout. What is best done is to press Alt Shift A from the keyboard to remove the auto layout from all of them. Alt or Shift Alt A to remove the auto layout. So auto layout has been removed. Now if I drag anything just like this icon, if I drag it here, so it won't be putting in auto layout again. The auto layout property has been removed. So what I'll just do is to put it around here, around this place. And since this is an icon, this icon has to be a transparent one. So, and the color of our icon is going to change to our blue. We're going to change it to our blue like this. And also the white, which is the background, we're going to reduce the opacity to 50%. So which is this. Or if we like, we can reduce the opacity to 30%, and our blue is going to take our white. It's going to become our white, just like this. I think this is okay. I'm going to copy this and bring it right here so that it sits on the one that are videos. So the black we're having on them, I want to increase the opacity of the black from 40 to, let's say, 60. This also should be increased to 60% black so that our icons shows more on them. Now another thing I want to add to this thing, to each of these pictures and videos, is a delete icon. So I'll go to my icons and I'll search for trash. I've copied the trash icon. For this trash icon, I want to change the variance to a bold one, and it's going to also take our white color. So I'm going to color selection, select our white color, and this is going to be placed on each of these whether image or the video. So, and I will need to reduce the size of this from 24 to 20 or 20 pixels. So this is where we want to make our interaction, the overlay, the main exercise of today. So we'll add interaction to this place, to this delete icon. So what I want to do is to add a frame over this delete icon so that it sits right in the frame. So why we are adding frames to it is because we want to have a wider hotspot so that when we tap we don't need to missing the tap area. So I'm going to reduce the opacity of this to 70, and I'm going to copy this here. I'm going to copy this here also, and also copy one here. I'm copying one here also, and also copy one here and one here also. So this one that I just copy, I'm going to select them and press Ctrl C or Command C on the keyboard, and I'll select other frames and I'll do Ctrl V or Command V from the keyboard to paste to the same areas. So for the pictures, so this is what we have. The next thing we're going to do is to design our overlay so that when we tap on these delete icons, it brings an overlay for us to take an actions. So the size of our screen is 428 by width. I'm going to copy that 428 or just give this also 428. So having done that, I want to reduce it by 64, minus 64 from the keyboard. So this is what we have. So what we have here is what will serve as our overlay. So I'll take this is 152, it's okay, and I want it to have a corner radius of 16 pixels like this. So when user taps on delete, this should come up. So I want to rename this and call it pop up. So we'll take, for example, user want to delete this video we are seeing right here. So I'm going to select it and copy it out just as we have it here, and I will reduce the width to 120 pixels. So I lock the constraint so that I can further reduce the size of this thing. So I'm going to take it down to 64 pixels just as we have it here. And I will need a text here, and I'll call this one confirmation. I will reduce this down to 32 pixels, and I'll make sure the black color is gone so that we have a very clear something. And also want to have some text here. Are you sure you want to delete this video? So this should be centralized just like this. So the video will be down here. I will need a caption or a name for the video. For example, you can say the last breath. the last birth dot mp4. So I'm going to auto layer this to Shift A, and I'll make sure it sits the right center here. Come down. So this is 152. We need to increase it a little bit so that you can add a button. So I'm going to draw a button using a frame, and I'll put a text inside, and I'll say cancel. So I will make sure it's aligned to the center just as we have it, and our button is going to have our primary color, which is going to be blue, and the text inside is going to have our white color, which is normal white. The height of this text is 24. I'm going to delete the height and put it to auto so that it sits right center. And again the corner radius, I'm going to make it a round one, so I'm giving it 28 pixels. So this is cancel. Why we put cancel to our primary button is because this might be a mistake. So wanting to delete might be a mistake. So this should be a primary color that attracts user to quickly tap and cancel the operation. I want to have another one here which will read delete, and this is going to be white, and also the text inside is going to be black, which is this, and the opacity will be reduced. The color opacity will be reduced down to 60 so that this is not attracting any user's attention. So if user mistakenly tap on delete icon here, this pop-up come up for user to confirm their action. So if user really mean what they want to do, so they click or tap on this delete. But if it was mistakenly, then this will be the attention color, which is CTA. So I want to reduce this to a regular text. This also as a regular text. And the next thing is connections. So during this connection, I'm going to select one of these. I'll go to prototype and I'll drag the connection from it to this pop-up, and I'll say on tap open overlay. So when user open overlay, the overlay should be centered. So when user tap outside, should be able to close overlay, and also should add a background of 40% black. So this should be an instance. So everything is okay like this. So when user tap on cancel, then an overlay should be closed. And when user taps on delete, so probably user is deleting something, and a new screen should come up where the deleted was or have been taking a place. So what I will do here is to remove what we have here, delete this, and this is going to sit Ctrl G, and I'll sit it to the left here. So when user tap on delete, so I'll go to prototype once again, and this screen should come up. So this is not going to be overlay, but it's going to be navigate to, and it should be instance, or if not an instance, it can be a smart animate, so that that picture move from the side it was, this picture move from the side it was to this left side. So having done that, what I'll do now is to play the prototype and see what we have. So this is our gallery. So if I tap on this delete icon, the pop-up comes up. Are you sure you want to delete this video? And we have the video name .mp4. So this is an overlay. So we are taking actions here. We can only tap on the cancel to cancel the operation, or tap on delete to make sure the video is deleted. So I can click on the cancel here to cancel the operation. Delete, cancel, delete, delete. So it's deleted and the picture moves to the right place. So I will restart this by pressing R on keyboard. So delete, delete. You can see how it works. Thank you for your time and God bless you. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please, I beg you, do that now. I need your support. Thank you very much.